Hello everyone in Anatomy Physiology lab. Here I have the dissected eye as the directions tell you to dissect it. Right off the bat you can see the lens, sclera, iris, retina, here's the cornea, here's the vitreous humor, and then all of this is, this is aqueous humor. And then on the back side here, change tools. On the back side here, you can see the optic nerve. So in more detail, like I said, this is the aqueous humor. It's the clear fluid that fills the area between the lens and the cornea, composed mostly water. It helps create the shape of the eye. If you look carefully in here, you can see the blind spot, which is where the cornea or the retina meets the sclera at the optic nerve, or it meets the optic nerve at the optic disc. This black tissue back here is the choroid. Allows light to choroid. And then this metallic color right here is called the tapetum lucidum. So then in the retina you have the cones, which are the receptor cells of the retina, which perceive color, and rods, which perceive black and white. The cornea, which is right here, which was thicker than I thought it was going to be, but it's the outside of the eye that allows light in to hit the lens through the pupil. The hyaloid fossa. You can kind of see the indentation here, which is where it supports the lens. The lens sits in there. That's pretty much all it does. Here we have the iris, which will expand and contract to allow a different amount of lights in. The lens, which doesn't look like any corrective lenses that you would get at the eye doctor. It looks kind of like a marble. But it is a biconvex transparent structure which is tasked with focusing light coming through the cornea and the pupil. The optic nerve again, back here, right there, is where the retina, or it's the bundle of nerve cells that the signal travels through to go to the brain. The pupil is the hole in the middle of the iris right here. Its purpose is to allow light through and to hit the lens to go into the eye. The retina, which is this white tissue here, or kind of yellow tissue, it has the cones and the rods, which perceive light receptors and color. The sclera, which is the outside of the eye. It's a hard, thick, dense connective tissue. The vitreous body is pretty much the inside of the eye in between the retina and the lens, which where the vitreous humor is. and the aqueous humor is in between the cornea and the lens. Zonula solaris. I wasn't able to identify the zonula solaris. I maybe thought it was something to do up in here, or maybe you can even see it on the lens, but its purpose is to suspend the lens and hold it into place. And it stretches the lens to focus light. Thanks for watching.